My role at Sunderland is that I'm an illustration lecturer, but my previous experience has been in undergraduate with fashion and textiles, and after that a master's in illustration and design. I currently work part-time at Sunderland University, and I work freelance for a multitude of global clients around the world in publishing, packaging, art licensing, and those skill sets are completely vital to bring back into the studio, into the academic environment, to start to show you the realities of professional practice within the AAS and the Sunderland University setup. What I'm going to do today, as you can see, I'm in one of the design studios in the university. I'm just going to talk for a little while about the world that Dimitri has just introduced you to. How does that look? What does that look like? How do we introduce you to all of these amazing new worlds and ideas? And we do that in very small bite-sized pieces from the very beginning. And I think I need to start by saying congratulations, welcome, you're exactly in the right place. We need problem solvers and creative minds more than ever. This last year has shown us that a rapidly changing environment needs people and creatives just like you and I to solve problems and adapt and change and make the world a better and safer place. So what happens when you come and join us? We give you all the building blocks that you will need to be able to begin to understand and realize your studies, and then eventually realize where your place is within the design world. We make sure that you've got all the right tools. We make sure that you are introduced to every bit of traditional and digital equipment and facilities. We make sure that you've got the newest digital hardware and software. We make sure that you have all the skill sets to be able to use any traditional media. And not only the tools for traditional and digital media, we are developing you. We develop your interpersonal skills, your professional skills, so you can become a really effective visual communicator. We can all have the most magnificent, fabulous ideas, but if we can't communicate those ideas and share these with our group and our peers and eventually our employers, then that seedling that we've created just stops there. So it's one of our most important things, that we give you the skill sets and the building blocks to do that. We develop you. We do that through supporting you and your unique visual vocabulary. We identify your strengths. We encourage you. This is a really safe and inclusive, diverse learning setup that we have. And we make sure that we encourage you to try and especially think outside of the box, make mistakes. And this is an environment where you can feel safe and happy to do so. What we've done individually here at Sunderland and AAS is particularly, we are very conscious to make sure that the modules and the projects that you will be undertaking for your time when you come and join us are that these modules and projects are looked at very carefully on a regular basis to make sure that they're really industry focused. They are quite a few of the briefs and projects that we now run are looked at and almost created into a bespoke project around your personal interests, and we develop those rather than giving out not necessarily an all is one stage when we are teaching. This means that we are quite innovative with the work that we do and how we teach you, something that our competitors haven't quite caught up with yet. So we're quite excited to share that with you. And this means that by the time you're with us, you're going to develop lots and lots of different skill sets of how to build your portfolio, you won't be leaving us just with something that is aesthetically and ergonomically stunning. You're going to be leaving us with something, a proper toolkit that is going to enable you to go on and accomplish all your dreams and aspirations with your professional practice. That might mean that you have a digital portfolio, you will have a website, you will have a physical portfolio, you'll have incredible sketchbooks, you'll have notebooks that you can share with acquisition bosses and when you're going for interviews, and we will do all of that and we will show you exactly step by step how to accomplish that. Also, what we're going to be doing while we talk to you about your academic study and your professional practice, we're going to be joining those two worlds together. Traditionally, when you have been at university and trying to find employment, there's been a big gap, but we have spent a lot of time and a lot of care making sure that that transition from your academic study to professional practice is completely closed down as much as possible. And the reason we do that is we employ staff that have particularly strong industry inside connections. And staff members like you're going to be introduced to soon later in the chat, you're going to see that their breadth of knowledge within their professional practice means they know exactly what an employer is looking for. So you will be leaving with portfolios ready for contemporary business and contemporary acquisition. So all of our networking skills and employability skills we're giving to you, so not you're only getting your academic tutoring, you're getting cutting edge, completely vital and completely unique industry information too. Some of my colleagues are going to go on and explain more about their particular areas of expertise, and we're going to be around at the end to ask any more questions. But what we're particularly important about talking to you about is making sure that you understand how unique your own voice is, and that's what we're here to develop. We are here to help you develop your resilience and adaptability and your positive mindset. And as I said earlier, there's never been a better place or a better time to do that.